Assalamu alaikum.
Is we have brother Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim with us in this room today, and he would be answering your questions, and he would be you can ask any question from him, because from time to time we get to we get to receive a lot of questions and requests that Muhammad Qasim should answer your questions, and people should be able to
Yes.
something on camera yet, but he is with us, so he would answer all of your questions, and we will be explaining what he's saying.
Inshallah. The first question is when will our leader appear in Pakistan? Probably
In
he
Pakistan,
means.
the presidential system probably.
Because currently we have a democratic system of government in Pakistan. So according to Muhammad Qasim's dream,
So we are going
yeah.
to throw the question to Brother Qasim.
Brother
So Brother
Qasim.
Qasim, so he's saying that right after Imran Khan, we would have a presidential system, and right after the failure of Imran Khan, we would have an Islamic presidential system. This is not yet clear that who would be that president, but the leader you are talking about is not very far away. Right after Imran Khan's government fails, we would have a presidential system, and a true Muslim Islamic president would take
true
the
Islamic
lead.
government. So
Yeah.
that's what he has seen in his dream.
Explain a little further on your own behalf. In the meanwhile, I would be seeing more questions.
More questions. Yeah. So basically, what Brother Awais said is that the next government will be pure Islamic government in Pakistan, and who will be the leader of that government, we don't know yet. But one thing we know that, according to Muhammad Qasim's dream on 23rd of December 2018, that when he's in a room and he's talking about, people are talking about politics, and they are like speculating who's going to be the next leader of Pakistan, or if Imran Khan goes, then what will happen next. And he explains to those people that if Imran Khan goes, then the next system or the next government will be, if there's a re-election, Imran Khan will be re-elected. But if he's given 30% time, then people will know, either 30% of that 30% means that people will know in that 30% of the time that what is the real performance of Imran Khan, whereas the other dreams say that he will fail as well. Basically, I was mentioning the dream on 23rd of December that when Imran Khan gets 30% of the time, then people will know what is his real performance and how he's going to perform. But other dreams indicate that it's going to fail.
I would throw the question to Brother Qasim.
Dhaka Velvet, probably. Yeah.
Who would answer to you, and you would then explain.
Yes.
In English. Maybe.
So basically, he saw his first dream at the age of 5, when he was 5 years old, and this dream was about some balloons, the helium balloons, which he used to love in his childhood. So what he did, that he went to the balloon man, he got the balloons, then he wanted to fly them up in the air, and that balloon man tells him that, you know where these balloons go, they go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then he tells him that there are some stairs which are going right up to the heavens inside the house, climbs those stairs. They are like Mughal era like stairs which he climbs, and then when he goes high up, very high up, that so much so that he sees down below, and he sees that the houses down below and the people, they look very small. And then he suddenly, a thought struck his mind that probably this is somewhere he can feel Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he said to himself that it feels like that these stairs go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this was his very first beautiful dream. I'll continue meanwhile. That I was going to mention the last dream which Muhammad Qasim saw recently. That dream was about that dream was about Ghazwa Hind, and in that dream he saw that if Pakistan gets damaged 90% in Ghazwa Hind, then there's no benefit of that victory, because the remaining enemies which will be in the Middle East, in particular USA and the other and its allies, they can destroy Pakistan, nauzubillah. But if we have only 10% damage in Ghazwa Hind, then that force, 79 force and ammunition, we can easily defeat USA and Russia in the Middle East. So this was his last dream. So this is a new update basically we are giving you. And in the same dream he saw that Imran Khan will also give up. Imran Khan is going to give up. This is a news for you. So yes, I would tell in English that what I said earlier about Afghanistan. Basically someone asked the question, what will be the role of Afghanistan when in future? So a role of Afghanistan as far as dreams are concerned, it will be after or whilst Ghazwa Hind is happening, or just before it is being staged or prepared. So what will happen that when the enemies will all gather around Pakistan to attack it, then at that time Pakistan will have sympathy from both sides, Afghanistan and Bangladesh. So what will happen that those Islam loving Muslims, they will stand with Pakistan and they will defend shoulder by shoulder with Pakistan, the Pakistani land and Afghanis land and the Bangladeshi land as well. Not only that, they will also defeat India along with Pakistan. So they would, after that tyranny and all that cruelty done by India on these states, they would love to ally with Pakistan, and obviously they will know that there is a leader in Pakistan, or there's a system, because before that Pakistan will have established a pure Islamic system as well. So they will stand by Pakistan, they will stand with Pakistan in Ghazwa Hind, and this will be the role of Afghanistan. So Afghanistan will also stand with Pakistan.
Ashar Javed asked that what should the Muslims all over the world do? Should they come to Pakistan right now, or should they wait for the events to unfold? Brother Qasim has already answered.
Okay.
So
the question was that the Muslims all around the world, should they head towards Pakistan, or should they wait for something? That was the question basically, what they should do. The answer is that from Brother Qasim, that whenever the events unfold, then the people all around the world, the Muslims all around the world, should come to Pakistan and make sure that they rebuild Pakistan and they strengthen it, and they prepare for what is going to be imposed upon us, which is a war, a big war. And that war, as a glad tiding, has been told us that that will be Ghazwa Hind. So we should prepare for that.
Yes, सवाल किसने किया? Continue.
Yes, so the Muslims all around the world should come to Pakistan, and they should prepare, and they should help Pakistan for regarding Ghazwa Hind, and they should play their role. And obviously when the events unfold, then they should definitely come to Pakistan. But otherwise, if the rules and regulations of the government and the laws in place, they allow you to come to Pakistan, and you want to come to Pakistan with a good intention and making an intention that you are going to do this thing to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then yes, you're most welcome. And every Pakistani welcomes any Muslim brother around the world, inshallah.
Wonderful. So Brother Qasim has just picked a question from the comments that where would these black jet fighters that Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim has explained in his dreams come from? Brother Qasim has just answered that these black jet fighters could be made by Pakistanis themselves, because Pakistan would be progressing by leaps and bounds after shirk has been abolished from Pakistan. But there is also a chance that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them through some
yes, basically these
rahmah.
Yes, exactly. These black jet fighters will be a pure mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Could be the next mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They could be, through the mercy, they could be assembled or manufactured, or they could be something like unexpected.
Yes, in either case they will be mercy of Allah.
In either case they would be mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ये आपको आंसर मिल गया. Next question आपने
next question so the question was from Ijaz Autos, that who will be will the next leader be from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Pakistan? So the leaders always are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but in this particular instance we would say that because Muhammad Qasim has seen in his dream on 23rd of December 2018 that the next system, Imran Khan, is the last political option. After Imran Khan there will be a pure Islamic system, and obviously as a result of that system Allah will also give us a pure Islamic leader as well. Allahu alam who he will be, Allah knows best. But this is what has been shown to Muhammad Qasim in his dream.
Brother Muhammad Shamir had asked a question that if Brother Qasim is seeing a presidential system in Pakistan, a martial law in Pakistan or not. Brother Qasim has answered that he has seen in dreams right after Imran Khan fails in his government. Then he has seen army doing a lot of things and taking control of things and taking measures for the improvement and stability of Pakistan. And he has also seen the army making a new kind of system for Pakistan. So there is a high chance that when Imran Khan fails and the events unfold and a lot of chaos and sort of things happen, then there might be a short duration of emergency or martial law. But when that happens, that won't last for long. The army will just come and make the new system and just pass on the power smoothly to the new president, and then they would go back to their barracks and do what their actual task is. So after Imran Khan, there is a high chance of emergency or martial law, because when Imran Khan fails, Muhammad Qasim has seen in his dreams a lot of chaos and unrest. And then they have seen that the situation is so worse that army has to take action and army has to take control of things. So there is a high chance, and he has seen in his dreams that for a short period of time, army comes and takes control of things. They make a new system, but they go back to their barracks very smoothly right after the new system comes in place, and they have smoothly transferred the powers and the authority to the new president of Pakistan. Next.
So there was a question from Brother Yahya that when will be the next Islamic presidential system or the pure Islamic system in which? So the answer is that from Brother Qasim is that Allah knows best when it will be, but it can be, Allah knows best when it will be exactly established, but the time is not far away, so it can happen very soon.
Dhaka Velvet had asked a question that how many dreams Brother Qasim has seen about Ghazwa Hind, and when will Ghazwa Hind happen. Brother Qasim is saying that Ghazwa Hind would happen, he has guessed from his dreams that Ghazwa Hind would happen within our lifetimes, but the time is very near. This is just around the corner. And coming to how many dreams he has seen about Ghazwa Hind, the number of dreams is not clear. He doesn't remember exact number, but he has seen many dreams. And when he explains Ghazwa Hind, he explains it in the form of a consolidated form through different dreams.
Imran Hassan asked the question that even if Modi doesn't get elected, will there be chances of war still alive? So the answer from Brother Qasim is that yes, the chances or occurrence of war and battle with India will still be there, because no matter who is the leader, there will be chances of war with India. That's not because Pakistan wants to go into the war, but it's because Indian politicians and Indian government, in the arrogance of their power, with the arrogance of their power and their might, they would think that they will be able to damage Pakistan, and with that arrogance they will attack Pakistan with their allies. But Alhamdulillah, as we have seen according to the dreams, the Pakistan will progress a lot, and then Pakistan will defend itself, and Pakistan will defeat India as well. So even if Modi doesn't get elected, there are still chances of war happening between India and Pakistan.
Imran Hassan has asked the next question that is there any chances of Imran Khan being the next leader of Pakistan under who Pakistan will progress? Brother Qasim has answered that the next leader would be a good leader, and he would be from within Pakistan, and under him Pakistan would progress through Allah's rahmah, Allah's blessings. But this is not clear who would that leader, wallahu alam, who exactly would that person be.
Yes, next. King World asked the question that will Pakistan develop those black fighter jets themselves, or will it be made or developed in cooperation or coordination with China, according to their some 2030 plan or something like that. As far as Muhammad Qasim has seen in his dreams, these black jet fighters will be a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but they will be these black fighter jets will be a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but there is a strong possibility that they can be made by Pakistan themselves, or they can be a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but they will come to Pakistan Army's arsenal or Air Force. They will be added to Pakistan Air Force's arsenal, definitely, without any doubt, inshallah ta'ala. Yes.
Yahya Abdul Qadir has asked the next question, when the Islamic presidential system comes in Pakistan, would there be a similar media houses like they are right now, similar TV channels, number one, and would there be the Western culture anymore in Pakistan or not? So Yahya, the answer to that, Brother Qasim has picked your question himself, and he has answered the question that all of this cannot change immediately. This would change over time, but there would come a time when everything would get perfect, get fine, and it would become a pure Islamic system.